Well, hello there, Pisces. It is so good to see you again. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. Today, we're doing your December 2022 tarot reading. So this is a general reading for Pisces, Sun, and Moon, and Rising. We'll take a look at the overall energies with the oracle cards, and then we'll move to the tarot for more details. And if you're enjoying the content that I create, I'd really appreciate it if you would consider liking, commenting, or subscribing. I really do appreciate all of your support. Okay, so let's take a look here at what we have. Starfish Spirit, open to infinite possibility, and valiant courage. Take action with passion. Okay, so, there's a sense here that you may be a little bit caught in your head about a lot of different ideas or possibilities. The dreamer part of you, Pisces, might be coming out, but there is a call to take action in some way on your dreams, on whatever it is that you're trying to manifest. That it can't stay just in that idea phase. Spending time planning and dreaming about something is wonderful, but there's also a sense here that you may be needing to take some action on your ideas. So let's go to the tarot and see what we have here. Yeah, you're trying to manifest something, maybe even trying to reignite a relationship. It could be reignite your own life. It could be reigniting a career. With the regeneration card here, it's bringing something back, the phoenix rising from the ashes. You're trying to manifest this. So let's see what we have here. And the Knight of Cups is trying to jump out here. So we're going to take that. We're going to take a look at your present energy, your area of resistance or obstacle, and then finally taking a look at advice from Spirit. All right, now, oh my gosh. This is amazing. You have the Temperance card, you have the Temperance card, the Empress card, and the Sun card. There is something here that you're really trying to birth or to bring forth, or to rebirth. Let's even say that, something that you're trying to bring back, if you will. It's something that brings you a lot of love, joy, abundance. It's taking a very long time. It's almost as if, this is such lovely energy, but it's coming in so slowly because it's almost as if you have to kind of like, the Temperance is kind of like, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I feel like that could be part of what it is. It's kind of like you could be like trying to tweak something, but almost like tweaking it so much that it's not having a chance to grow. So let's go to the tarot. Let's see what this is. Now we have the Knight of Cups. It kind of pops out here. The Knight of Cups, let's talk about that, is something that, a lot of times we can put a lot of love into, but the love can burn out. Okay. So it's kind of like, we get really excited about an idea, but it doesn't have enough fuel to keep going. So it's kind of like a really passionate, you could think about it as like a passionate summer romance, right? Or you go on vacation and you meet somebody new and it's all hot and heavy or whatever, and then it fizzles out. It's kind of like that type of energy here where you could have been really excited. It's something really close to your heart, right? But there wasn't enough groundedness. Let's say that. There's not enough, earth energy here. It's too airy. It needs a little bit of grounding in order to be able to come into, being able to be birthed, to be revitalized, okay? So what we have here is, you have a treasure. You have some wonderful idea, Okay. Or it could be a wonderful relationship. You already have it. It's something that's already in your midst. Okay. But it's kind of like the Two of Wands. It's kind of like, well, should I do it this way or should I do it that way? It's that temperance energy, kind of like this way or that way. And I think it's almost kind of like you're going back and forth and you're having kind of a hard time really kind of solidifying, okay, into the reality. It's too up here. It's about bringing it down and making it real. So let's see what we have here. Because, with the treasure island, whatever you have, it's a really good idea. Whether this is a relationship, a career, a business idea, a project, whatever this is, it's a treasure. It's something that is going to bring you the sun, right? This is the best card in the deck. Love, joy, abundance, fulfillment. So there's something here that we need to do with this in order to, it's, okay, so you have this. Okay, it's kind of like this energy where I feel like you think your idea is dead. You think your idea is dead. You think your idea is dead. Okay, it's kind of like you got it started, but now it's almost as if you think it's dead. It's almost, with the Six of Pentacles. You gave a lot to it, but you weren't getting anything back. So you thought that it was dead. What do they call that when like an idea, when you think something's dead in the water? Is that what it is? It's some kind of a saying like that. Yeah. So it's about putting your time and your energy into what you love. But once again, I feel like you're thinking that your idea is dead. You are the one that is feeling like you don't have the confidence in it. You've given up on it. You're kind of disenchanted with your own idea. And yet, here, Pisces, you have the Wheel of Fortune. Like, this is going to bring you blessings. This is something that is that has the potential, let's put it that way, that has the potential to bring you the love, the joy, the abundance, the fulfillment that you are looking for, that you are trying to manifest because you have by the book. You're trying to manifest this. But you're blocking it with your own self-doubt. So let's see what your area of resistance is. We have breathe and we have the Two of Cups. Breathe is about just relaxing. I almost feel like, it's kind of this busy work. Kind of like trying to decide, like you're going back and forth. I feel like it's almost the sense that you're doubting yourself so much. You're just kind of like trying new things, going back and forth, and nothing's working because you're not allowing it to blossom at all, right? It's kind of like, let's take the Empress, right? So, the Empress plants a seed and then in, 9 months she has the baby, right? Okay, but if you plant a seed with the Page of Pentacles, right? You plant the seed, the coin, you plant it, and then you have to nurture it, and it takes, some time, and then it'll grow into the 10 of Pentacles. It's kind of like you have this seed, the Page of Pentacles, you have the seed, you're digging a hole, and you put it into the hole, and it doesn't sprout. You go out the next morning, it hasn't sprout. So you dig the seed up, and you dig another hole, and you put it over here, and then you cover it up. And then, you water it or whatever, and then you go back in the house, and then you come out the next day, and it hasn't sprouted. You're like, well, that's not the right place. And then you pick it up and you put it in another hole. It's almost as if you just keep taking the same idea, the same seed, but you're moving it around too much. So you're not allowing it to really germinate. It has to stay underground. It has to get the warmth of the ground. It has to have the sun shining on it. It needs the water. It needs the darkness, right? It needs all of those attributes of the nutrients of the soil in order to be able to sprout and then to grow. And, it's interesting because you see the Two of Cups, there's kind of like these two flowers and they're intertwined. It's almost like, the Two of Cups can represent another business partner or something like that. You may feel like you need somebody else to help you, but it's almost kind of like coming into this sense of loving yourself enough, loving your project enough that you're sticking with it. You're having the confidence to keep going. So let's see what we have here. I feel, Pisces, you're on the right trail. You're on the right path. Yeah. Okay. So it is. It's going to grow. It's getting on top of your fears and your self-doubts. I feel like it's almost like you don't believe in, like if you have a special gift or a talent, it's almost like you don't believe enough in your own gift. And I feel like it could be because there have been people in your life that haven't believed in your own gift, right? So you may have gone off on your own to plant your own seed, but it hasn't taken off because it's almost like when it didn't sprout overnight, you kept digging it up and trying new things or something like that. You never gave it enough time to really germinate. But if you give it more love, you give it a little bit more time, if you believe in it, right? If you truly believe in it, then what's going to happen is that it's going to grow from the Ace of Pentacles to the Three of Pentacles. There'll be other people that want to come in and help you. I feel like you're kind of thinking you need other people to help you with this. And it could be that you're really talented at one area and you're hoping to attract in people that are talented in another area, right? And then to work together to kind of do this networking. But in order to attract in those people, what you have to do is still first believe in yourself, believe in your idea, whatever it is that you're trying to create. Okay, so let's take a look at your advice from Spirit. We have all that glitters and we have the Six of Wands. So there is a sense here that you are going to be recognized, but you're only recognized when you are in your true authentic self. In other words, you have to believe in yourself. You have to believe in whatever it is you're trying to create here, right? You have to step into that energy. All that glitters kind of represents that you might want to just kind of think about, am I trying to pretend here that my product is something that it isn't? Or am I thinking that I am an imposter? Do you have imposter syndrome? Do you think that your talent or your abilities here, or, whatever you're trying to create, whatever you're trying to birth, are you feeling like you're an imposter? Like you're not the real thing? Because once you believe that you are the real thing, and you are Pisces, okay? I can tell you, you have the treasure island. Whatever this is, you are the real thing. When you believe that you're the real thing, other people will also believe in you and will acknowledge your talents, your creative abilities, your spiritual gifts. They will also acknowledge it. It starts with yourself. It starts with recognizing that you do have this special gift, this special talent, a healing ability, special spiritual gifts, whatever this is. Your love and light is needed by the world. And it's time to really and truly believe in yourself. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh, and the Ten of Cups on the bottom. Yeah. Once you step into loving yourself and seeing your own treasure, okay, seeing the treasure that you truly are, then everything just kind of works like magic. We have the Lover's card. For some of you, you could be attracting in a love partner or a business partner. But a lot of this is making choices that are based on what is best for you. And here is your work. You're working on it. You're working on it in a childlike manner. I love this, right? Going back to your inner child, finding that part of yourself, okay, that really gets lit up when you're thinking about it, when you're not worried about the money that you're making from it or worrying about who likes your product and who doesn't. When you step into believing in yourself and really putting your love and joy back into what you're doing, then all of a sudden it's kind of like everything just clicks and it falls into place for you. Oh my goodness. I want to remind you that you have the Sun card, you have the Judgment card. Once again, I feel like you are actually like rebirthing something. And then you have the Empress. Whatever this is, it is truly taking off for you. So trust, just stick with it and trust. So let's pull a Soul Truth card for you. And Pisces, I do personal readings. So if you're interested, the link is in the description box below. And I'd really be honored to do a reading for you. So let's see. Am I focused on what I'm losing or gaining? And, I think that is part of this process, right? Is learning to believe in yourself, even when your external factors don't seem to be mirroring that back to you, right? Is to just continue to share your love and light through your spiritual gifts, your creative abilities, your talents, just constantly reminding yourself, sometimes we just go through waves like that. So are you going through some change? Are you scared to let go because of what you might lose? What if you shifted your focus from what you might lose to what you might gain? Endings are actually new beginnings. And I feel like that's exactly what you have because you have this, right? You have new beginnings, but I really feel like it's already something that's kind of already that you've been working on. It's not like a brand new beginning, right? It's going back and reinvigorating yourself by putting your love and light back into it. Even if the external external focus, it doesn't reflect how much time and energy you're putting into this, right? So you could be putting a lot of time and energy, but you're not yet receiving the rewards of that. You will soon. You definitely will soon. So stick with it. Stay hopeful. All right. Well, I'm going to leave it there. I wish you so much love and light. And I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.